Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs, and we are at Technique Tuesday, and we are going to do square number 30 in our 63 Easy to Crochet pattern, Stitches Combined to Make an Heirloom Afghan by Darla Sims. So it is called the Eyelet Lace Square. The Eyelet Lace Square. Alright. So the first thing we need to do on this is we need to chain 32. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I will be back when we've got 32 chains. Okay, so I have 32 chains, and the first thing we need to do is we need to single crochet in the 8th chain from the hook. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to single crochet in there, kind of forming a loop there. Okay, and then we are going to chain 2, and we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and single crochet in the next one. And now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and single crochet in the next one. And now we're going to chain 2 and skip 2 and single crochet. So we're just going to continue doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're chaining 4, skipping 2, and crocheting in the next one. Single crocheting. Now we're going to chain 2 and skip 2, single crochet in the next chain. Chain 4. 2, 3, 4, and we're going to skip 2 and single crochet in the next chain. Now we're going to skip 2, or chain 2 and skip 2 and single crochet in the next one, and now we should have 3 left. So we are just going to chain 2 and half double crochet in that last chain. That was a chain 2, right? Yes. Half double crochet in that last chain. There we go. We should have 9 spaces, or loops. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see? Let me get this. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 loops. Get you in the camera. There we go. So we should have 9 loops now. Alright, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we are going to single crochet in this first loop, and then the second loop we're going to put 4 double crochets in there. And then single crochet in the next loop. And then we're going to put 4 double crochets in the next, and it's a chain 2 spaces we're putting the 4 double crochets in. And it looks like the chain 4 spaces we're putting the single crochets in. Single crochet in the next. Now we're going to put 4 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. And single crochet in that chain 4 space. And now we need to put 4 double crochets into this space. And then we're going to single crochet into that last space. So this is what we have so far. Let me see. Trying to get in the camera. All right. So that is what we have so far. And now, yeah, that was row 3. Or was that row 2? That was row 2. Now in row 3, we're going to chain 1 and turn. We're actually going to chain 4. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. And we're going to skip this one, and we're going to put a single crochet in this first double crochet right here, and then chain 2, and then skip these 2, and in the last double crochet we're going to single crochet. Now we're going to chain 4, 3, 4, and skipping the single crochet going into the double crochet, we're going to single crochet, because we're making the eyes. That's what these are, eyelets. So now we're going to chain 2 and skip the next 2 stitches and single crochet in that last double crochet. Now we're going to chain 4, skipping this single crochet and going into the double crochet, and we're going to single crochet in there. Now we're going to chain 2, skipping the next 2 stitches and single crochet in that last. Now we're going to chain 4 again. We're going to skip this single crochet just like before and go into the first double, chain 2, and then single crochet in that last double after skipping these 2 doubles here. And now we're just going to I think, is it chain 2? Yeah, we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to half double crochet into this single crochet that we made right here. I'm going to put a half double crochet in there, and we should still have 9. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let me see if I need to come out a little bit more. There we go. All right. So now we're going to repeat rows 2 and 3. So I'll do a couple more rows with you. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to single crochet in this first one. And now we're going to double crochet in the next chain space, 4 of them. So we need 4 double crochets in the next chain space. Now in the next chain space, we're just going to single crochet in there. And now we should have a 2 chain space, and we're going to put 4 double crochets in there. And then this is repeating row 2. Single crochet in the next space, and then the next space we're going to put 4 double crochets in there. And we're going to single crochet in the next space, and in the next space put 4 double crochets in there. And then we're going to, in this last space here, we're going to put a half double crochet in there. Or we're going to single crochet in there. Sorry. We're going to single crochet in the last space. There we go. And so now this is what it looks like. Okay. And now from here to repeat row 3, we need to chain 4 and we're going to single crochet. We're going to skip this one and single crochet in here. Okay. And now we're going to chain 2, skip these 2, and single crochet in the last double crochet. And now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to skip this single crochet and single crochet into the double. And chain 2, skipping 2 doubles and crocheting that last, single crochet in that last double. So now let's chain 4. Skipping the single crocheting in that first double. Chain 2, we are going to skip the next 2 doubles and single crochet in that last double of those 4. And now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to skip the single crochet here and single crochet in the first double. And then we're going to chain 2, skipping these 2 doubles here and single crocheting in this one, and chaining 2, and we're going to half double crochet in that last one. And there you have it. You should have 9 spaces every time you do this. So we're going to count this one here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you will have 9 spaces every time you do that. So that, and then all of your double crochets will be on top of each other, your 4 doubles and your singles, creating these eyelets. That's what these singles are, bringing these up to create the eyelets. And that's why it's called eyelet lace. An eyelet lace. Okay, so I'm trying to think. We need to, let's measure this. I have about 7.5 inches. It's probably about 7.5 inches. And I want to continue with 2 and 3 until I get 7.5 inches to make it a complete square. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll let you do yours. If you need help, just rewind the film and back up and do it with 2 and 3 with me again. So I will see you when the square is complete. Okay, we are back, and I'm trying to think of where the... Okay, here we go. As you can see, there we go. Now we've got it in there. All right, so this is about 7.5 inches this way and this way. So we've got a square. And I have already connected my other yarn to this. And we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to put 2 single crochets in this first, 2 single crochets in the first stitch. And now we're just going to put 1 single crochet in all the stitches across. Let me see how many we've got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And in this last one, we're going to put 2 single crochets in there. And it looks like we have 19 stitches in between. So I want to continue that down the side here. So let's see. There's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put another one in here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to put another one in there. There's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And in this first chain right here, there's a chain right there, we're going to put 2 single crochets in there. Alright, and now we will continue the 19 stitches in between the corners. Well, you know what, I didn't... Wait a second. I'm sorry. I didn't make the corner, did I? Up here. I'm all worried about getting them stitches in. This is 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in these corners. Oh goodness. Yeah, we need to make the corners. Alright, now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, come on. 18 and 19. Now I'm putting 2 single crochets in here. In that first chain, chain 2 and 2 single crochets in this corner here. Just using that one chain. Alright, so now we need to go across here, and we've got to make sure there's 19 in between, just like we did here and here. I'll make sure there's 19 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, wait a second. I have too many in there. So let's not put them in the single crochets. Let's start over. If I do 1 there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 15. Okay. There's 2 there. So there's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then this will be a corner right here. So we're just going to do 2 single crochets, chain 2, and 2 single crochets. So we're trying to evenly make sure there's 19 stitches in between the corners. So that is what you're going to do up the side here, and I will meet you right up here. Okay, so I've got my 19 stitches going up the side here, and then I'm going to finish off my corner by putting 2 single crochets in there, and then I'm going to half double crochet to my first single crochet to make that corner. And I don't know, I think there's a, this must be the front. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 1 and turn, because this should be the front. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but this side looks better, so I'm calling it the front. So, anyway, you could decide on that, whether you think that makes a difference. So now I have turned, and we need to put stitch markers in these corners. Before we go any further. Okay. All right, and we chained 1 and turn. Now we're going to, go into our first stitch in the front loop only. We're going to loosely slip stitch in the front loops of these stitches. Alright, so, and we need to loosely do this. If you feel like your slip stitches are too tight, then go up a hook size. Okay, so then when we get to the corner, we're going to skip over that corner and go to the next stitch after the corner, and we're going to continue along, slip stitching in the front loops of every chain, of every stitch, and the front loops of every single crochet that we made. So we're going to do that all the way around, and I will be back when I catch you at the over here. When we come here, I will catch you there. So I will see you then. Okay, so we're at the other side here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch into this first slip stitch. And then we're going to pull the slip stitch forward here, right here, and we're going to go back and get that back loop, and we're going to put a single crochet in the back loops. So I don't know if you could see that. What I'm doing is I'm pulling these forward so I could see these back loops, and I'm going to go in and get the back loop. And so we're single crocheting in the back loops. And when we get to the corners, we pull these up, and that's how we know there's a corner there. We'll put our hook in there and take that stitch marker out, and we're going to put 3 single crochets in that corner. And then we're going to continue finding the back loops and continue all the way around. You're going to do this. Just putting a single crochet in the back loops and then putting 3 single crochets in those corners. And I will show you what it looks like when it is finished. Alright, so this is the what it looks like with the border on it. We just slip stitched to the first single crochet over here and then tied it off. But there it is. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you had fun doing this square with me. Bye-bye now.